Hello all dinosaurs, I am back with another video. Sorry I didn't upload on Wednesday because I was not feeling well, but today we are back with 50 different Jurassic World dinosaurs as well as dinosaurs from DK Encyclopedia Book of Dinosaurs. They are super cool. Just take a look at this Suchomimus right over here. This is actually sculpted based on the illustrations of an encyclopedia. Suchomimus, the crocodile mimic. Take a look at this beautiful figure. Really beautiful and magnificent. Yes, Suchomimus is known as a crocodile mimic. It actually comes from the same family as the Spinosaurus and what do we have? Baryonyx. Yes, that's right, Baryonyx as well. Okay, next up, let's take a look at this beautiful Parasaurolophus. Yes, it is known as the near-crested lizard. This looks like the one from Camp Cretaceous, the one which can actually glow in the dark. Do you guys remember that Parasaurolophus? Alright, this is beautiful. You can actually rotate the tail, the legs, and of course the arms. Let's put this herbivore aside and let's take a look at this Scootasaurus. Are you guys able to find out a nickname of this for me? Because I didn't, and I need you guys to actually name it for me. What is the nickname of this Scootasaurus? This is definitely not a dinosaur, I suppose. Could be just like a prehistoric mammal or creature. Okay, next up, this is actually known as this is actually a Packy Rhinosaurus. Of course, on its packaging, it was actually named as a Sinoceratops, which was definitely wrong. Okay, Packy Rhinosaurus is known as the thick-nosed lizard. This is a herbivore, and I wanted to show you guys what is an actual Sinoceratops. This one right here is an actual Sinoceratops. This is the new Savage Strike Sinoceratops. Yeah, it is actually known as a Chinese horned face. It was discovered in China. Yes, of course. So two beautiful ceratopsians. Yep, Triceratops, Pachyrhinosaurus, Sinoceratops, they are all from the same family. Okay, let's take a look at this, another DK dinosaur. This is actually known as, this should be an Iguanodon. Let's take a look at the name below, okay? Let's take a look. Yep, Iguanodon is actually known as the iguana's tooth. Yes, that's right. Okay, looks beautiful. Yep, the colors, the paintwork is based on the illustrations from the book. Next up, okay, this is not from the book. It's a Savage Strike Stygimoloch from Camp Cretaceous. Alright, I don't think I remember seeing any Stygimoloch from Camp Cretaceous. Have you guys watched the series? There are 8 episodes. I've finished every single one of them, but I didn't really pay attention to every single episode, I must admit. Okay, so this one right here is actually an Elasmosaurus. Beautiful, from DK Book of Dinosaurs as well. You can actually move all 4 flippers. The tail can be rotated, the neck can be rotated as well. Beautiful prehistoric sea creature right over here. Next up, we have an Indominus Rex, and this Indominus Rex is actually super cute. You can actually press it, you can fill it with some meat, and it will just roar. Very cool. Yeah, super cute looking Indominus Rex, baby Indominus Rex, I actually call this. Okay, next up, what is this? This is a beautiful Dilophosaurus. I keep using the word beautiful. Can we use something else then? Okay, scary looking. Yeah, it actually looks a little bit fierce. So this is the double-crested lizard, Dilophosaurus. Notice it doesn't have the frill around the head, because the frill is actually a gimmick from Jurassic Park movies. The actual Dilophosaurus do not have the frill around the head. Next up, Giganotosaurus, one of my most favorite carnivores. Yes, this dinosaur right over here is actually slightly bigger than a T-Rex. And is it possible a Giganotosaurus can actually defeat a T-Rex in a battle? Who knows? Maybe. You know, you never know, because this is actually pretty strong, but the bite force may not be as strong as a T-Rex. Yep, Giganotosaurus, beautiful. It's a classic DK dinosaur, paint-inspired dinosaur. I love this a lot. Next up, okay, this one looks really weird. It definitely do not look like an Allosaurus, but I think they have named this as an Allosaurus. So let's take a look. Yep, that's right. So if you take a look at the name written over here, it is known as an Allosaurus. And Allosaurus is nicknamed as a different lizard. Alright, you can move the arms, you can move the jaw, but this definitely looks like a Velociraptor to me. Okay, this one right here is very cool. The new Savage Strike Dinosaurs. The paint combination is amazing. I love this red paint on the crown. It looks beautiful. I love it. Next up, Obiraptor. Yes, Obiraptor is known, it was believed to have stolen eggs from other dinosaurs, but, you know, some other paleontologists actually, you know, found out that it was actually protecting its own eggs. So, you know, we don't really have a concrete conclusion, but Obiraptor, this is it. Beautiful. You can see the shiny stripes across the body. Looks really beautiful. Another DK dinosaur right over here. Nope, I don't think this is a DK dinosaur, but it looks more like an inspired Jurassic Park figure. Alright, what is this? Is this a Brachiosaurus? Let's take a look. No, this is actually a Argentinosaurus. Looks really beautiful, and to be really honest, I don't have many Argentinosaurus figures at all. Next up, this should be a Pteranodon. Take a look at those claws and you will see it's very different from many dinosaurs out there because few have longer claws than the Pteranodon. Let's take a look at the name just to be really sure. Okay, yep, it's written right over here, Pteranodon. Yep, this is known as the scythed lizard. Yeah, beautiful. It could be an omnivore. I'm not exactly sure because it could both, you know, consume like insects and plants at the same time. Okay, next up, another beautiful happy keen DK dinosaur. This should be a Cilophysis. Let's take a look. Okay, it's not really accurate looking, so let's just confirm it. The name is written right over here. Yep, that's right, Cilophysis. Of course, Cilophysis is a pretty small dinosaur, right? Okay, let's take a look at this. What is this? This is actually a Magengosaurus, a Soundstrike Magengosaurus. Yeah, beautiful. I think this is pretty rare. I couldn't find this in my country, but I was able to get one from eBay. But at a very high price. Yep, cost me quite a lot to get this figure. Next up, we have a pretty cute looking Pteranodon. I feel the head is actually so big. It's actually bigger than its body. I mean, it's like so big that the body may not be able to hold this head. It looks really cute. Anyway, alright. Pteranodon, which is known as the toothless wing. It doesn't have any teeth if you take a look at the beak inside, okay? This is also a DK dinosaur. Okay, this is very cool. You know, I wish Jurassic World or Jurassic Park can actually produce some figures of a Kentrosaurus. Is this a Kentrosaurus? I think so. Yeah, that's right, Kentrosaurus. It looks like a Stegosaurus, but it has two very long spikes on both shoulders, and it doesn't have a Stegomizer at the end of the tail, which a Stegosaurus have. Okay. Alright, let's see. This is actually a Jurassic Park inspired Triceratops, so nothing to rave about this figure, but it looks pretty cool. It's very well sculpted. And this is another, which is Jurassic Park inspired T-Rex. As you guys can see, you can see this little knob. This is basically a button from the Jurassic Park T-Rex. They basically just molded from the previous sculpt. Yeah, so this is a bootleg, I would say. Next up, what is this? Is this a Scootasaurus? This looks very amazing. This is definitely a prehistoric animal. Let's take a look at the name written right below. This is actually known as a Scaphonyx. Yep. Do you guys know what is the alternative name for this dinosaur? Because I know there's one, but I can't remember. So this is definitely, it looks like a prehistoric reptile, like, you know, which is like related to a Apatosaurus. I'm not too sure, but there's two huge canine teeth. It's very significant and it's very interesting. Next up, what is this? What is this? This should be a Caudipteryx. Yep, that's right. It looks like a feathered modern day ostrich. If you take a look at this. Yep, beautiful colors. I love this a lot. Next up, we have a Carnotaurus. This is a beautiful Carnotaurus, which I feel it could be another inspired figure. Very interesting. I love the colors. It has a very nice turquoise versus a black color scheme. Looks beautiful. I love it. Okay, next up, what is this? It's another DK Velociraptor, which has the exact same color as the illustrations from the book. Okay, take a look at this Velociraptor. It has a nice hairstyle. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at the next figure. We have an Indoraptor over here, and this is known as a super posable Indoraptor because it has so many different joints. Take a look at this. The arms can be moved over here on the elbows, and this part, the wrist. There's so many points of articulation, and you can just basically pose this Indoraptor into different poses as and when you like. You know, super posable, which is what most people call it. Pachyrhinosaurus. This is another pretty rare figure, Savage Strike Pachyrhinosaurus. I got this from eBay as well, of course, at a much higher price, because in my country, which is Singapore, I am hardly able to find any Jurassic World dinosaurs, in stores. I'm able to find some in Toys R Us. Yes, in my country, Toys R Us are still around, but those rare figures, I have to get them online. And this is definitely a JP inspired Spinosaurus, which is known as the spine lizard. You guys know this. Spine lizard, it has this huge neurospine over here. Okay, Spinosaurus is slightly, or it could be slightly bigger than a T-Rex. And in Jurassic Park Lost World, a Spinosaurus actually defeated a T-Rex. Yep. This is Sias Mikorum, one of the latest additions to my collection, and this is a beautiful figure. If you take a look at the paintwork, this blue splash of paint across the body is incredible. The blue stripes, beautiful. Very well articulated and very well detailed. Yes, a button right over here. Super cool. We can rotate the tail and the neck will just spin around. Sias Mikorum is definitely, it's a breed, a species which I just noted recently based on this figure. Yeah, so to be really honest, previously I didn't know there's such a species. Dan does not know every single dinosaur out there for sure, okay? I'm very honest to admit that. And we have a beautiful, beautiful Soundstrike irritator right over here. This is amazing. I love it. I'm not too sure about the length of the arms because, usually for species like this, they have pretty long arms. So I'm not too sure about these arms. Yeah, irritator was actually known as the irritator because when paleontologists actually found the bones, or rather the fossils, they were actually very, very scattered and they were extremely irritated by them, so which is why they have named it the irritator. Yeah, interesting fact, right? What is this? This is actually known as a Charistasaurus. Okay, let's take a look at the name just to be really sure, because I don't want to name this dinosaur wrongly for you guys. Charistasaurus, yes, right. It's a beautiful, the color, the paint scheme is based on the DK dinosaur, Book of Dinosaurs. Okay. And check this out, guys. This is a beautiful Packy Rhinosaurus. Which one do you think it's better looking? This one or the one from Jurassic World? I think this is definitely better. I mean, the Jurassic World one is definitely better, but this is actually pretty good as well. If you take a look at the paint scheme, wow, awesome paint work. I'm very, very impressed with it. And the detailing on this figure, it's amazing as well. And this is not a bootleg, okay? This is actually an actual sculpt, so I'm very, very happy with this. Okay, next up, what is this? This is another inspired JP figure, 100%, very 100% sure. And what is this? Is this a Dilophosaurus? Yes, that's right. This is Savage Strike. Is this Savage Strike? I think so. I'm not too sure. Savage Strike Dilophosaurus. Beautiful. Dilophosaurus belongs to the same family as the T-Rex. It is a Tyrannosaur. Yeah, Tyrannosaurus Rex is a species. Tyrannosaur is a family of dinosaurs. Yeah, basically. There's one more Tyrannosaur, which is the Allosaurus. I'm pretty sure that you guys know it pretty well. It is also closely related to the T-Rex. Next up, what is this? This is a Dimetrodon, and Dimetrodon is actually not a dinosaur. It is actually a prehistoric sinocid. Yeah, that's right, not a dinosaur. So if people actually tell you, you know, this is a flying dinosaur, you can actually tell them that, you know, there are no flying dinosaurs. These are known as prehistoric flying reptiles. Yeah, that's right. Not dinosaurs, but of course they are often classified as dinosaurs, which is okay, I think. So what is this? Is this a Morphodon? Yes, that's right. Morphodon. It's very commonly seen in Jurassic World movies. Yeah, that's right. Beautiful looking. Next up, we have another different lizard. Yes, that's right. That's the nickname of the Allosaurus. Allosaurus, different lizard. This is the first wave herbivore. I'm pretty surprised that the sounds are still working, because this was like 2 years ago. Yep, so the sounds are still working. So I'm very happy with it. What is this? Is this a Stygimoloch or a Pachycephalosaurus? Let's take a look at the name to be sure. Let me guess. I think this is a Pachycephalosaurus. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's right. Yep, this is a Pachycephalosaurus, the thick skull lizard or thick-headed skull. You can call it either way. So basically, it means that it has a head with extremely hard skull bones. Yeah, that's right. And this bone can be actually used to probably defend itself from predators, or maybe just for, you know, fighting of territory with other Pachycephalosaurus, or it could be for mating purposes. I'm not too sure, you know, we have to check it out, and we don't have, like, you know, 100%, you know, confirmation on that as well. What is this? This is an Ouranosaurus, beautiful looking. It looks like an Iguanodon with a huge spine bones, okay? Beautiful colors, you know, very vibrant, very colorful. Like one for the Christmas, one for the New Year. Yeah, and we are left with just 4 figures. And what is this? This is an Ankylosaurus, but to be really honest, why is this Ankylosaurus so flat? I mean, if you take a look at the narrow body, it does not look like an Ankylosaurus. Because an Ankylosaurus is supposed to be, it's supposed to have like a turtle-like shell, very tough, very wide, very protective, and this looks very weird. This looks like a malnutrition Ankylosaurus. But anyway, this is an Oops! After all this is actually a Euplocephalus. I beg your pardon. Alright guys, so I'm pretty sorry. Even Dan will make mistake. This is not an Ankylosaurus. This is a Euplocephalus. But still, you know, the body shouldn't be that narrow, okay? Alright, let's take a look at the next figure. It's a Brachiosaurus. For sure, 100% for sure. And this could be, I think this is inspired by Jurassic Park dinosaur figures. Alright, and this is definitely a JP. I'm not too sure why this is doing here. I probably placed this here by mistake. This definitely should go into our Jurassic World shelf. Our last figure of the day, it's a Stegosaurus. Beautiful Stegosaurus. I love the color combination, purplish, you know, gray below. Stegosaurus is known as the roof lizard because the tails were initially thought to be lying sideways on its body. But right now, scientists or paleontologists have actually discovered and confirmed that the plates are pointing upwards. Yep, and this is a Thagomizer, which I was mentioning just now. Yep, that's right. Okay, it's time for me to pick 3 very beautiful figures which I really like. Definitely this has to be one of them, the later Sinoceratops from Mattel. I'm gonna choose this because this reminds me of my childhood. Yes, this was one of my very first figure on Dan Surprise. The original one was broken, so I bought another one, and hopefully, you know, it wouldn't be damaged again. So I'm gonna pick this as one of my most favorite. And what else? Which one should I pick? I am not very sure. I am extremely not very sure. I'm gonna pick this beautiful Cantrosaurus. Yeah, what about you guys? Let me know down below what are your top 3 most favorite figures from this box. It doesn't have to be a Jurassic World figure. Of course, we didn't talk about our real Mosasaurus, which is lying over there very sadly all alone by himself or herself over there. So sorry for that, you know, real Mosasaurus. Yep, that's a real Mosasaurus. That's our last figure of the day. Okay, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday, probably tomorrow. I promise I'm gonna upload more videos next week, okay? Because I'm feeling good, I'm feeling well, and I'll be uploading more videos for you guys. So stay tuned. Subscribe if you didn't do so. Thank you guys, we have reached 1 million subscribers. I'm super happy, and I'll see you guys in the next video really soon, okay? Goodbye.